Hello friends, welcome to another lesson from Russian-Plus.com. In this lesson we're going to talk about such an interesting topic as Russian cuisine. Sounds exciting? Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Русская кухня. First, let's take a look at some Russian words that we'll need for this lesson. Russian cuisine. Русская кухня. Столик. Table. Прошу. Please come in. Сделать заказ. Or заказать. To order. На первое. For the first course. На второе. For the second course. Картофель. Potatoes. Гарнир. Side dish. Горчица. Mustard. Пиво. Beer. Разливное пиво. Draft beer. Горячее. Hot meal. Котлета. Cutlet. Минеральная вода. Mineral water. Грибы. Mushrooms. Огурцы. Cucumbers. Помидоры. Tomatoes. Бутылка. Bottle. Хлеб. Bread. Приятного аппетита. Bon appetit. Or enjoy your meal. Check. Check. Оплатить чек. To pay the check. Ресторан. Restaurant. Кафе. Cafe. Соль. Salt. Чай. Tea. Кофе. Coffee. Сливки. Cream. Ложка. Spoon. Тарелка. Plate. Стакан. Glass. Я голоден. I'm hungry. Я наелся. I'm stuffed. Я сыт. I'm not hungry. Now let's take a dialect for today, and that's visiting a Russian restaurant. Посещение русского ресторана. So here's our waiter, right on top on the right, and he says to us, Здравствуйте. Проходите. Вам столик на сколько человек? Hello, come in. How many? Here's us, and we say, Добрый день. Нас будет четверо. Good afternoon. There'll be four of us. And he says to us, Прошу, вон тот столик слева для вас. Please, your table is on the left. Пожалуйста, меню для вас. Your menu, please. And we say, Спасибо. Я думаю, мы готовы сделать заказ. Thank you. I think we're ready to order. And the first person says, На первое я буду борщ. For the first course, I'll have борщ. That's a Russian soup, and we'll talk about at the end of the lesson. На второе жареную утку с яблоками и картофель на гарнир. For the second course, I'll have grilled duck with apples and potatoes on the side. Пить я буду морс. I'll be drinking mors. That's a Russian drink from berries. And here pops in another person and he says, А я буду салат оливье и пельмени сибирские с горчицей. And I'll take salad, оливье, and Siberian pelmeni with mustard. Пить я буду пиво. I'll be drinking beer. And he asked the waiter, Какое у вас есть разливное пиво? What kind of draft beer do you have? The waiter says, У нас есть Балтика. We have Baltica. It's a Russian brewery located in St. Petersburg and known throughout Russia and in some countries overseas. And the second person says, Отлично. Я возьму 0,5 литра для начала. Great. I'll take half a liter to start with. Then the third person says, Так, а я буду винегрет. На первое щи. Well, I'll take vinaigrette. And for the first course, щи. That's another Russian soup. And the waiter asks, Что на горячее? What about your hot meal? На второе котлета по-киевски с горошком и картофельным пюре. For the second course, I'll have Kiev-style cutlet with peas and mashed potatoes. Что будете пить? The waiter says, What would you like to drink? Я буду пить минеральную воду. I'll have mineral water. А что для вас? What about you? He asked the fourth person. Я хочу заказать окрошку. На второе свинина, запеченная с грибами. И рагу с овощами. Пить я буду морс. I want to order okroshka. That's a Russian summer soup. For the second course, pork baked with mushrooms and ragu with vegetables. I'll be drinking mors. And then he adds, И еще, пожалуйста, принесите нам различные закуски. Соленые огурцы, помидоры и бутылку водки. Русский стандарт. And could you please bring us different appetizers, pickles and tomatoes, and a bottle of vodka, Russian standard. Что-то еще для вас? Asked the waiter. Anything else for you? Нет, спасибо, вроде все. Ах, да, забыл. Хлеб, пожалуйста. No, thanks. Seems like that's it. Oh, I nearly forgot. Bread, please. Приятного аппетита, says the waiter. Bon appetit. Now let's take a look at some Russian dishes that are very popular both in Russia and overseas. The first one is borscht. Now there's so many different types of borschts out there, I think as many as 50, that it would be hardly possible to name them all, but I think the original one and the most famous one is Ukrainsky borscht. Ukrainian borscht. It's a beet soup. Борщ готовится из свеклы, картофеля, мяса, капусты, моркови, лука, специй, томатной пасты, перцы и соли. Щи. That's another Russian soup. It's a cabbage soup. Блины. That's a very popular Russian dessert. It's similar to pancakes, although it's somewhat different. They're normally stuffed with things like caviar, red and black caviar, and sometimes sweet stuff like different jams or cheese. Very good stuff, and we normally have it with tea. That's one of my favorites. Солянка сборная, мясная. Assorted meat solyanka. It's a classic soup made of different sorts of meat with marinated vegetables. Yummy, yummy. A must try. Солянка рыбная. It's another sort of solyanka. Fish solyanka. Уха. Fish soup. Russians like to go fishing.